In 2015, during my trial run before my world tour, I crossed over into Thailand from Koh Lipe and followed the coastal route along the Andaman Sea to Bangkok. So on 28 November 2017, on my world tour, I decided not to use the same route again. This time, I crossed over into Thailand using the land border at Padang Besar. From here, I will slowly make my way to Samut Songkram, skipping Bangkok, then cycle to the Myanmar border at Mea Sot. It was on my day 10, I finally left Malaysia. Final goodbye to my Malaysian friends, before heading to my first stop in Thailand at Hat Yai. Even the ride was nice and quiet, but the weather was terrible because it is the monsoon season. I was greeted with flooded road and heavy traffic once I reached my destination. It was raining the whole day. Even though I was cycling under this miserable rain, I was rather excited to meet up with a very interesting man waiting for me. I got to know this man earlier, prior to my world tour in August, and spent some time cycling together in Malaysia. He's my new friend and cycling superhero, Will Hudson.
And this is Will Hudson, the identity of super cycling man, finally.
Do you ever reveal the identity?
No. You have to kill me later on. Okay?
This is Super Cycling Man. He started his journey from England in his Superman suit with cape and underwear on the outside. Gliding effortlessly along quiet road, his presence is indeed impressive, with his cape flying behind him. He intends to cycle all the 7 continents on a charity mission to raise £1 million for Parkinson charity all over the world. He is big, strong, and funny too. During his Malaysia visit, he met up with other superheroes in Malaysia. Besides his macho appearance, there is a gentle and soft side of him many are not aware. In this iconic Titanic scene, he wanted to be Rose and me as Jack. Okay, let me just rewind and show you behind the scene for this great shot.
You do the beautiful. Hey, whoa! That's my bum. You're taking the role of Leonardo DiCaprio a bit too literally.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you hold Kate Winslet's arms, don't you?
Oh yes.
Oh. You're a brave man going for my armpits. No one's touched my armpits, bro.
Will even give a talk sharing his impressive adventure, and also introduce his little cycling mascot, Dave. I have the honor of hosting him. To my surprise, he knew Rob Livor, my mentor that inspired me on my world tour. Not only that, but in 2019, he managed to connect me to meet up with Rob Livor personally when he was here to give a motivation talk, and have his autograph on his book again after 10 years. It was my dream come true meeting him. I decided to take a few days off to cycle with Will as he head down to Singapore from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It was great fun getting to know him as we cycle along quiet road, heading towards Sungai Pelik, which is our first stop of the day. Here, I learned some of Will's secret power food. Guess what? Peanut butter!
I'm gonna take a video of you scratching your back. Everyone does weird things. Right now, It does it like sort of the inside of a baby's nappy.
Yeah.
Joseph?
Nah.
Sure?
I had a terrible leg cramp on that day. So he gave me some suggestion on my world tour.
Good start.
Yeah, fantastic son. I kaput.
Yeah, you're gonna have to increase your budget if you're gonna have a massage.
Yeah. Okay. I think I should do that every one
get
day
sponsored
for the
by-
first. Well, maybe 1 month. Every day for the first 1 month.
Maybe you could find budget to take a masseuse around the world.
Yeah, right. My wife will kill me. Hanging banh mi. There you are. Superhero is having his banh mi. What did
So good.
it's good?
What did you order?
Well, I have chicken curry and I ordered the same thing like you did.
What was the name of this?
Banh mi.
Banh mi.
Banh mi. Yeah.
Two dinners.
Just like any Malaysian, Will too have great appetite and is adventurous to try new food. So, what are you eating here?
Biggest bowls I've ever had.
Wow.
It's like a meat pie with rice.
Yeah, meat pie to everything. Without him knowing, I have some sinister plan for him. I wanted to know what food he didn't like. Finally, just like kryptonite to Superman, durian was Super Cycling Man weakness. This large, spiny tropical fruit with hard shell outside are prized by Asian, but the Westerner totally avoid it because it is the world's smelliest fruit. King of fruit, stings like hell but tastes like heaven. To some anyway. You are not even allowed to bring this fruit inside any hotel. We continue on our journey to the historical town of Malacca to meet up with more cycling friends that will accompany him to cycle down south. Besides our love for cycling, we Malaysians are very passionate about food too. Malaysia are famous for their street food. So we took Will on a food adventure too, trying out different varieties of food like wonton noodles or egg noodles. For breakfast, we took him to try our famous dancing toast. It is a half-boiled egg on toast. So when you shake the toast, the eggs on top of it move like it is dancing. While in Batu Pahat, he even had a guided tour around town. And together with his new cycling friend, enjoying all the different cuisine along the way, like asam curry fish for lunch, nice cold chendol for dessert, and rojak, a crispy fried snack in sweet and spicy sauce. We even found him an afterlife burnt offering as a gift. Finally, he is getting ready at Malacca to cycle and meet up with other Malaysian cycling superhero that will accompany him to cycle down south.
Siu Yong. Okay, Casey Fu. And Super Cycling Man. Oh, catching. Grasshopper to feed the birds. Okay, we have all the Superman here.
Just like all my dreams have come true today. I'm not the only one in superior fancy dress, cycling to Batu Pahat. Is that right, Batu Pahat?
Yes,
Okay, together. Riding with me, we've got Ultraman. Next up, we have Captain America. Then we've got an angry motorcyclist behind us. Next up, we have and next we have Thor! With no hammer, but it's okay, he's still Thor. Yeah! And last but no way means this, we've got... That's the Incredible Hulk, if you're wondering. Woo! And together, we are the Malaysian Cycling Superheroes!
It was indeed great fun cycling with Will with our fancy superhero outfit. Ultraman was my superhero that I worshipped when I was a child. Why Ultraman? Well, Ultraman gets his powers from the sun, and I love the morning sunrise that gave me so much joy and energy to cycle. So I have him as my superhero mascot during my world tour. Now, back to day 10 at Hat Yai. It took me more than an hour under this miserable rain before I managed to find the guest house where Will is staying. Finally, after cleaning up, he welcomed me with a nice hot tea. As promised to Will, he wanted a photo of my back scratcher, so we staged a photo shoot of a battle scene in our room. And yes, he won the battle. I was totally exhausted. Even just for 3 days together, we had such a great time with him sharing his experiences that I'm able to learn so much from him. We took some time to have our bicycle checked and fixed at Taro Bike, where we got to know Anne. She was very helpful, directing his staff to have our bike fixed and even gave me a 2 bags as a gift. She requested for a photo shoot with all his staff in the evening after closing time, in which both of us agreed. As we anticipated, the sky opened up and we were soaked to the bones cycling there in the evening. We could easily give an excuse for not going because of the heavy rain. But we knew such weather condition is part and parcel of the real deal when you are touring on a bicycle. Bicycle touring is not all flower and roses, but a lot of hard work, patience and challenges. So why am I doing it, you may ask? It is the passion for cycling, the freedom, exploring the unknown, and discovering new places. I believe this one-in-a-lifetime adventure will allow me to achieve that before I kick the bucket, so to speak. As promised, we cycled over 3 kilometers under heavy rain to reach Taro Bai on time and did the photo shoot as agreed. Day 12, Hat Yai. We spent some good time having breakfast together at the market for the last time. It was an exciting affair as we got to sample a stunning variety of local delicacy. Both of us are having chok or rice porridge. Whoa, she's preparing lots of meatball here. Look at the size of the pot. Let's see what we have ordered. Yes, here is what we ordered. Chok and some fried dough. That's Will's bite, and he will be heading to Trang in the west. And that's my bite, and I will be making my way to the east coast following the Gulf of Thailand. We are having breakfast 6 o'clock in the morning in this market before we leave. With just a simple toast, we say farewell as we will be going on our separate ways. Not sure if we ever meet again until the end of our tour. I was truly inspired and admire what he did. Real famous quote, everyone can be a hero. Even though I felt the little Ultraman hero inside me, but I wouldn't have the courage to do what he did. As I travel on, I learned from this little dancing boy in a remote village in Nepal. You don't have to be great or rich to help to bring joy into another person's life. He didn't just teach me the dance, but taught me a lesson on sharing what he knew that gave me so much joy. As we dance away together, I remember Mother Teresa's famous quote. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Join me in part 2 as I cycle 367 km to Kanchanabet under challenging weather with heavy rain and wind. Came across weird worship, interesting offering, camp in police station, discover bizarre salad ingredient, and cycle along parade of giant wind turbine. All this and more in Thailand. Click to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video and information, but don't forget to select the notification bell. Thank you for watching.